Thinking of selling your product abroad? In today's global marketplace, selling your product overseas is not just something for big corporates. Many small businesses decide to target overseas market too, but it still needs careful research and a number of key decisions to be made first. First of all, you need to carry out research into target market. You shouldn't assume that a product which sells well at home will sell well overseas. They may be no demand for it, or you may have to change it in some way. It may be that consumers in your target country can afford the prices you charge in the domestic market, so you will have to lower them. Or you may have to change the product in some way, for example, the packaging, to suit the local culture. At very least, you will need to present the product in the language of the new country, although this can usually be done with a stick-on label in the new language at first. You also have to decide how to organize your sales. You may be able to sell over the internet or face to face at trade fairs, but in general, it is a good idea to look for a partner who understands the local market. This may be a sales agent who will sell the product for you, or a distributor who will buy your product and then sell it locally. Your embassy in the target country may help you identify possible clients, and there are also a number of websites that contain directories of foreign buyers. Another key decision is what mode of transport to use. Often you will need more than one. For example, you may need to send goods to a port by lorry and then overseas by a ship. You need to have a written contract which says who is responsible for transport and insurance using Incoterms, the international trade terms for sales. Usually, you must take responsibility for your country's custom procedures, and your customers look after the customers' procedures in your country. A lot of paperwork is needed, so you should consider using a freight forwarding specialist, because then you don't have to deal with it all yourself. Intellectual property (IP) protection is another important issue. Patents and trademarks are only protected in their country of origin, so you will have to get trademark protection in the country where you want to sell.